Hey you guys, my name is Avani, and today I am recording over the original video because the microphone recording was extremely messed up. But today we are working towards a dancer pose, so we're going to be practicing a variety of asanas to get us into dancer pose. But to start, meet me at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Close your eyes to set your intention for practice. Hopefully you were able to get warmed up prior to coming to this video. You could have done some jumping jacks or a nice sun A or sun B salutation. And if you haven't, pause the video and please warm your body up before getting started so you don't hurt yourself. We are trying to prevent injuries during this practice today. You can open your eyes and we're going to do a forward fold at this time. Your first forward fold is going to be a bit tight, so you can bend your knees and alternate stretching your knees at this time. Go ahead and grab both of your elbows and you're going to shake your head yes, allowing your top half of your body to move freely, stretching out the back of your legs. And you're going to shake your head no. You can release your hands at this time. And you're going to lift halfway, creating a flat back. You can suck in your core, place your hands on your shins. Pretend you're balancing a cup. You're going to create a slight bend in your knees, sweep your arms up overhead, and you're going to do a slight bend in your back and extended mountain pose. Allow your arms to be in alignment with your ears. Opening up that heart chakra. Bring your body up, and you're going to clasp your hands, pressing your hands up or palms up towards the sky or ceiling. And we're going to do some side stretches. So you're going to bring your body over to the right side, stretching out that left side body. Bring your body back up to center and move in the opposite direction, stretching out that right side body. You're going to repeat that twice more, so we're going to go right back over and stretch out the left side body, reaching towards the right. Bring your body back up and stretch over towards the left. Bringing your body back up to center. You're going to release your hands down by your sides. And we're going into standing split. You're going to ground your right foot, lifting your left foot up in the sky. You're going to lower that left foot and lower your knee down to the mat as you enter right leg lunge. You can bring your arms up, reaching back towards the sky. You can clasp your hands behind you and open up your chest even more. Or you can place your hands on your knee and press your top half away from your knee. The audio may not be in an exact alignment with the video, but I did have bugs on my mat this day. It was a bit windy too. That's pretty much why the audio messed up. I do like to create a bit of space here, so I bounce in my lunges sometimes just to open up my hips a bit more. And you can use a block if you need to. You're going to extend your right arm and place it on your outer left thigh. Raise that left arm and just reach back in this little twisted lunge variation. Are you going to lower your hands back down and place them inside? You're going to place them inside your right foot, and you're going to just open up your left side body in side angle. You can do side angle with your left knee on the mat, or you can raise it up high like I prefer, and allow your shoulder to help open up your right knee. From there, you're going to lower back down, and you're going to go into half split, bringing your hips back, pointing your right toes towards your face, trying to lower your nose to meet your knee. You're going to bring that right leg back up into a lunge. So we are going to be getting started with raising our left foot up behind us to create an even deeper stretch in our left thigh. I find that this particular stretch really helps when getting into dancer pose or wheel pose. So you're going to raise your left foot, and you're going to use your left arm to grab that left foot. And if you can, lift your body up and allow your right hand to meet your left foot also. You don't have to hold your left foot with both of your hands if you aren't able to do so. One arm is perfectly fine. We're going into that now anyway. So you're going to just release that left arm and you're turning towards your right side as you try to bring that left foot closer to your bum. Then you're going to switch and grab your left foot with your left hand once more, bringing your right hand inside to get a deep stretch before lowering your feet back down. And now we are going to go into lizard. You're going to just turn your right foot towards the top right corner of your mat. Open it up. Create a bit of space by rocking in this lizard. I know I'm talking right now still on the video, but just follow the audio, guys. Just follow the audio. I'll catch up eventually. In this lizard, you can use a block for added support, or you can lower down to your elbows if you like. It's entirely up to you. You're going to bring that right foot back up. Press your left toes back up. And you're going to just bring those right toes back and up into three-legged dog. Try to keep your right foot flexed and your hips squared in this three-legged dog. Lower those toes back to the mat. In downward dog. You can step out this downward dog, creating space, trying to bring your heel closer to the mat. From here, you're going to go into upward facing dog. And we're going to play around with downward dog and upward facing dog a few rounds. In upward facing dog, your thighs are still lifted off the mat and you're really engaging your arms. Press your body up and back into downward facing dog. Lower your body back down and flip your toes to do upward facing dog. Press your body up and back into downward facing dog. And you're going to go back into upward facing dog one last time. Press your body up and back into downward facing dog. All right, slowly roll your body into plank. And from here, you're going to lower your body down slowly until you're lying on your belly. Lift your body up into Sphinx pose, placing your elbows right under your shoulders, hands right straight in front of you. We're getting ready to go into an even deeper thigh stretch. So you're going to lift your right toes and you're going to use your right hand to grab your right toes as you're holding your body up with your left arm. And the goal is to try to bring that right foot right by your bum, really onto your mat if possible, but as close to your bum as possible or right by the side of your bum. You're going to release your right foot and you're going to raise your left toes. Grab your left foot with your left hand, balancing on your right arm. And your goal is the same on the opposite side. One side of your body may be a bit more flexible than the other, and that's perfectly fine. Just do what feels comfortable for you today. Next, we're going to just press our body up a little bit in cobra. You're going to just bring your hands in closer to your torso and press your body up, allowing your pelvis to remain on the mat as you focus more on your back bending in this posture. I recorded a couple of other videos outside, but I promise you I'll probably try reusing the mic when I'm inside, when I record a few inside videos, because the mic was so bad. You're going to bring your body back up, and we are going to go into a child's pose. I prefer wide-legged child's pose, but you can do a relaxing child's pose. It's just going to be our neutral position before we get into fish pose. So you don't have to wait for me. You can go into your child's pose at any time. You can extend your arms in front of you, or you can allow your hands to be by your feet as you roll your shoulders onto the mat. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of grace. I forgot we gotta do everything on the opposite side. So you're not gonna go into fish pose next. We're gonna get out of that child's pose and you're gonna meet me at the top of your mat in mountain pose so that we can do everything on the opposite side for balance. Before we go into fish pose, I'm up here trying to rush your practice. Namaste. So to reset, you're just gonna stand in mountain pose. You can close your eyes. Forward fold. Same stretch as before. You can grab onto your elbows. And you're going to shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can create a slight bend in your knees if you like. I find that that helps stretch out all parts of the legs. You can release that and bring your body up into a halfway lift, placing your hands on your shins, flat back, allowing that teacup to balance on your back. Invisible teacup, of course. Slight bend in your knees, bring your arms up, extended mountain pose, opening up that heart chakra. Bring your body back up. You're going to clasp your hands together, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling or the sky. And we're going to do our side stretches to the right and to the left, two times on each side. Slowly lower your hands by your side, and you're going to go into standing split, lifting your right toes as you bring your hands to the mat. And then you're going to lower your right foot and your knee onto the mat, entering a left lunge. Same as before, your hand placement could be wherever you like. If you have blocks, you can place them on your side to help support your balance. Raise your left arm And you're going to place it on the outside of your right thigh, raising your right arm, just reaching right back in this twisted lunge. Lower your hands back onto the mat, and you're going to prepare for side angle. So you're going to just bring that left arm inside your left foot, allowing your left shoulder to keep that left knee open. And then you're going to raise your right arm overhead, press your body up if you like, in side angle. Lowering your right knee, you're going to press your body up and back into half splits, pointing those left toes up towards the sky, hopefully bringing your nose to your knee. Press your body back up into that left lunge. And like we did before, you're gonna just bring that right foot up, and you're gonna grab it with your right hand. Once you find your balance, you're gonna then lift your body up to grab your right foot with both of your hands. You can lower your right hand, creating a deeper stretch. With your left arm, stretching that right foot. And don't forget, you got to do the same thing on the right side. And now we're going to go into lizard. You're going to rotate point those left toes towards the top left corner and open it up. Open that foot up on its side. And you can rock back and forth to create space in your hips. You can bring those left toes back up, and you're gonna prepare to do three-legged dog on the left side, pressing your body back, lifting those left toes, keeping them flexed towards the mat, hips squared. Lower those toes down, and downward facing dog. And we're going to go through our upward facing dog, downward facing dog flow. So you're going to go into upward facing dog now, making sure your thighs are off the mat. Engaging your arms, press your body up and back into downward facing dog. Moving back into upward facing dog. Press your body up and back into downward facing dog. All right, and now you're going to go into upward facing dog one last time. Press your body up and back into downward facing dog. All right, you're going into plank, and you're going to lower your body down until you're on your belly. Allow your arms to be up under you as you go into Sphinx. You're going to make sure your elbows are right up under your shoulders, hands directly in front of you. Raise that left foot, and you're going to use your left hand to try and bring your left toes or your left foot by your outer bum. Breathe into this stretch. It can be a little intense if this is your first time doing it. You're going to alternate balancing on your left arm, lifting your right foot and grabbing your right foot with your right hand, pressing it towards the mat next to your right bum. You're going to release your foot And you're going to bring your hands closer to your torso, pressing your body up in cobra, allowing your pelvis to stay rooted into the mat. And you can press your body up as we enter child's pose finally. You're going to go into the same child's pose you did once before. Doesn't matter which one you choose. Bring your body back up, and you're going to sit towards the length of your mat as we prepare for fish pose. You're going to extend your legs in front of you, point your toes, and you can slowly lower your elbows onto the mat. This will be our very last pose. We're going to hold it for a minute or two. So if you need to, you can grab a block to place in the middle of your upper back, right under your heart chakra. But if you don't have a block, then it's perfectly fine. You can do this without a block. It's just, I think it's a little bit more comfortable with a block. And you're going to just lower your head, the top of your head, onto your mat as you slide your arms down just a little bit. You still want your arms to support you, but they're at a relaxed posture as your head is keeping you up, opening up your heart chakra. All right, and you can slowly lower out of that posture and come to a seated pose. We are finally preparing for dancer pose, guys. The moment we've been waiting for. And you can do dancer pose on both sides with me if you like, or you can just do one, totally up to you. So you can you can stand at this time and pretty much get your bearings. Sometimes certain poses are easier to do on one side than they are the other. So I do challenge you to try dancer pose on both sides. That way you can see which side is the strongest for you. And you can practice on building strength in the side that may be the weakest. You're going to bend your left leg, raising your right arm. And I find that if you wobble in this pose, that bending that knee that's balancing helps you stabilize a little bit. But remember, the ground that I'm standing on is not balanced, so I'm not going to be holding these poses too long. I just want to show you that they are possible. After doing the round of asanas that we've just done. And I am also recording from the ground up, so some of the postures may not look as strong as they actually are, but that's why the cover, the thumbnail, I'm sorry, that is the same. It's just my angle was a little different, so you were able to see it a little bit better. And you're going to just do the opposite side, raising your left hand, bending your right leg, balancing as best as you can. And you're going to slowly but surely tilt your body forward. Once you find your balance, you'll be able to stretch both your leg and your arm up a little bit better. If you wobble out of that pose, it's perfectly fine. The bugs were attacking me a bit that day. You can just go right back into that pose, easy peasy. Pressing your foot into your hand usually helps you bring that stretch up a little bit more. But just like that, guys, that is how you do it. I appreciate you all for tuning in and learning how I prepare for dancer pose. You can always refer back to this video. I do appreciate you coming and doing this yoga practice with me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have any tips. Also, please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Know that you can always refer back to certain poses longer if you need to pause the video at any time or go back. This platform was made for you, so please use it as you like. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. It has been a pleasure. I hope to see you all soon, as I will be doing a few other specific videos to get into certain poses. Have a blessed day. Namaste. Until next time.